Raw took place tonight in Knoxville, Tennessee, the hometown of the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. We started off with a recap of Backlash. Roman Reigns arrived, but he was asked by Adam Pearce backstage to think about what he's going to do tonight because they can't control Jacob. Then Roman would walk into his own personal locker room. Braun Breaker kicked off the show with Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Paul Heyman, Division. Theory actually took a shot at Bianca, but then the Street Profits interrupted them. They go back and forth before Joe Hendry walks out with his guitar singing, Paul, Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? 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 I'm sorry, I have that thing stuck in my head, that fucking song now. And then I have Division and Street Profits. Division takes on the Street Profits and Joe Hendry. So Seth attacks Braun Breaker, leading to Angelo Dawkins, of all fucking people on the team, to actually pin Austin Theory. Not good for Theory getting pinned by Dawkins, of all people. Then they had Seth Rollins and Montez Ford shove each other after the match. So I guess they're going to continue the feud that Bianca had with Becky Lynch, remember? So I guess the husbands are taking up the mantle. Maybe we'll see Seth and Becky against Montez and Bianca. Then he had Adam Pearce talking to the Americanos backstage. Then Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio walked in. Gable was upset that Liv interrupted him, and then Dom and Gable kind of got into an argument, and that set up a match later tonight. And of course, he's Americano, he's Gable, whatever. Then Berto and Angel walked in, talked to Pearce. Somehow still employed, leaving SmackDown for Raw after Santos Escobar, their leader of Legado del Fantasma, if that's still a fucking thing. Los Garza, I guess, is a thing. I don't know. But Escobar was just released, and what happened to Berto and Angel tonight? I don't think they're going to be with this company for very long the way they were treated tonight. So Penta was out next. He calls out Ethan Page, who comes out. He challenges Penta to a match for the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday night's main event on the 23rd of May. Then Rusev comes out next. He also wanted to face Penta. Then Javon Evans came out. He denied the stuff Ethan Page was saying about him. You get Javon Evans against Rusev. Young OG won the match with an OG Carter. Rusev is just a jobber now, and I expect him to be Miro again soon, because I don't think he's going to have a job for very long with the way WWE is just like rolling heads right now. That's all they're doing, man. They are just, they're just, they're chopping wood, man. Like they are no remorse at all. Like they are merciless right now. They are ruthless with the amount of people just letting go, letting contracts expire, man. It's to the point where I almost get worried whenever any wrestler loses, especially like if they're lower on the card and you just get smashed, lose clean. I'm worried they're gonna be cut. Io Sky was warming up backstage when Asuka, not wearing any face paint, hugged her, and she wants Io to take over her position. This was a very nice, wholesome moment, and it was shocking because it was basically Asuka saying goodbye. Io says goodbye to her. Asuka's emotional. Io is too. And we see Asuka leaving, rolling her luggage and exiting the door. And it's like, oh my God, Asuka's done. Asuka left. I'm thinking, oh no, she's done. And I didn't buy it that she was done at Backlash. There was something about that match. I was thinking, no. Asuka's going to stay around. She's not out. I didn't believe it then. But the way this went down tonight, I'm thinking, man, maybe I'm almost at the point where I think she's probably done, but she's going to still be with the company in some form. I don't know if she'll have like an AJ Styles position, but I can see them like giving her an ambassador role. You remember when Kairi Sane left the first time? Not when they fired her recently. When she left in 2020, she was like an ambassador for WWE in Japan. I could see a situation where Asuka, maybe she's Kana again, as like an ambassador for WWE in Japan. Man, that just sucked. Huh? Like, not that the Sun was. I was like, I don't want to see Asuka leave, but It might be it for the Empress of Tomorrow. So if this is it, thank you, Asuka. A lot of great memories. Her undefeated reign in NXT was awesome. A lot of great moments. Her on the main roster, I felt like they did, they kind of misused her first. She won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, by the way. But then she really got her footing, I think, later on. And she had some really good matches with Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Later with Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. A lot of great memories with her. Yeah, I hope this isn't it for Asuka. But the way it's ended, I think this is it. So thank you, Asuka, if this is really over. Brie Bella and Paige were out next. Unfortunately, they call out Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, who come out. Raquel and Roxanne take shots at them, particularly Roxanne's calling them old. And my favorite part is when Raquel mocked Paige, and like she's saying we're waiting for another scandal. Like, oh man, I kind of marked out a little bit. Thank you, Raquel. Not a Paige fan. If you haven't watched my videos, noticed it. Never really been a big Paige fan. But then they fight. But then Liv Morgan attacks Brie, assisting the Judgment Day, and eventually Liv stands tall with Roxanne, and Roxanne looks so hot, man. Jesus Christ, Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan looked hot as well. Like both of those two women. It's got to be like the hottest team ever, Liv and Roxanne. Jimmy Uso talked to Roman Reigns in his locker room. He wants him to move on from Jacob. Roman is saying Jacob must acknowledge him because of their family, and he demands respect. We got a Dominic Mysterio video promo for his match tonight against El Grande Americano. Io Sky was out next. Then during the break, we got an NXT Origins on Rhea Ripley. Sol Ruca was out next to her awful new theme music, which sucks. The old theme music was perfect for her. It fit her gimmick so well. And this theme music just sucks. We get Io Sky and Sol Ruca, a match I kind of wish that would have been built up because I always look, a match like this, hey, that definitely interests me. So the announcers talked about this in the match. I had to mention it again. They don't know if Asuka is retired. It's like they're not saying she's gone for sure, but they're making it seem like it's most likely she's gone, but we don't know for sure. Maybe there's a contract negotiation, maybe something with Asuka. Her contract's up and they're trying to re-sign her. I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe they asked her to take a pay cut and she said no, and they're trying to keep her now. Maybe that's what they're doing with Xavier Woods, which probably failed by now, but it could be a situation they're trying to keep her. I don't know what's going on. I think we'll know more about it tomorrow morning, but they did mention her. So we got a commercial break during this match, and that's unfortunate because when they came back from commercial, there was "This is awesome" chants, which pissed me off because I was missing a really good matchup. So Io Sky actually avoids a Soul Snatcher and then pins Soul with a crucifix pin. Surprised me. I wasn't expecting Io to win. Not that I'm upset. I love Io, but I don't know. Why would you beat Sol Ruca? I think she's 0-2 now on the main roster. She already lost to Liv Morgan the night after WrestleMania. Now she lost again to Io Sky. So not the best start in terms of wins for Sol Ruca. Did she beat someone? I don't know. She beat Bayley back in December, but did she beat anyone else? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not paying attention as much as I really should. So Jimmy was talking to Jey Uso in the parking lot. He's going to try and convince Jacob not to go after Roman. They replayed the John Cena segment from Backlash. Jackie Redmond interviewed the Street Profits backstage. Quick interview before Seth Rollins interrupted. He walked up to them. He wants to align with them. Montez is having none of it. I don't give a shit about this. Oba Femi headed to the ring. Io Sky gives Sol Ruca props after their match backstage. Then Becky Lynch made an appearance. I don't know what's the point of flying her out to Knoxville to be on the show for 15 seconds, but she made an appearance mocking Sol Ruca after her loss. Okay, so we did see Becky tonight. Oba Femi was out next. Adam Pearce says nobody was willing to answer the challenge. So Oba walks backstage, beats up Los Garza. He carries them by ringside and then destroys both of them. He just kills them. It turned into a match. He pinned one of them, 1, 2, 3 after the fall from Man. It was Berto. And all I thought was for Angel Umberto, learn a thing from JTG. Don't pick up your phone. Don't answer the phone. Don't. It's like one of those old horror movies. Don't answer the phone. Do not do it tomorrow, guys. I think we're going to get some bad news, as Bad News Barrett would say. So Finn jumped JD, and then he threatened Dom. Like he took out JD McDonald so he couldn't interfere in his match, and Dom just didn't give a shit, which was funny. Next, we get the AAA Mega Championship. Dominic Mysterio defending against El Grande Americano. Got a bunch of interference. Dom retains the belt. They're trying to build up the Americano match on May 30th, I believe, which is Mask versus Mask in AAA. Jackie interviews Austin Theory and Logan Paul backstage before they drive off. And then you had Roman Reigns is out next with Jim Uso. We go backstage to the parking lot. Jay was trying to talk to Jacob as we see Roman watching on a split screen. Jacob attacks Jay and Gorilla. And then Jacob goes to the ring and destroys Jimmy. Roman and Jacob brawl. Roman assaults him with the steel chair, beats him down, but Jimmy fights back and beats down Roman. He powerbombs Roman through the announce booth, then he puts him in the Tongan death grip. He poses with the belt, and it seemingly ends the show, but instead he runs back towards ringside, and he does a hip attack, a running hip attack, driving both Roman Reigns and both of the Usos through the barricade to end the show, which was Raw tonight. I thought it was pretty decent overall. I enjoyed the show for what it was. And we'll see what's next, what they do next, as now the focus is going to be on both Saturday night's main events and Clash in Italy coming up this month, later in the month. So that was Raw, and I thought it was a pretty good show from Knoxville.